Thunder and Minnesota. Who we got?
I think I'm gonna take Minnesota in that game.
Give me about a brief 30 to 40 seconds. Why?
Uh, I kind of feel like the supporting cast that Shea have won't be able to recreate what they did, and I just feel like throwing Rudy out there and putting Cat at the four gonna make a difference rather than having to play the five.
Okay. Ray, who you got? Thunder, Minnesota.
I'm gonna go Minnesota. I don't think Ant has a repeat bad game, and I also believe Cat is really about to destroy them because they don't have no bigs to stop what he got to what he about to bring. So that duo just I think proved too much for OKC guy.
Yeah, you're gonna have to hope on one of them role players from OKC to really step up. Like Josh Giddey, damn, they're gonna have another 30-point game.
I hope Ant what's called he drives more. That's what I'm hoping for this game.
Yes. Oh my, yes. Thank you. Stop selling for that three, man. It ain't
And even
going.
even doing some pull up middies, I'm like, bro, that's your bread and butter right there. Your midi and your driving ability.
He wasn't even getting to his mid range. He just kept jacking up threes.
Like your threes is a bonus. That's not your strength though.
I'm taking OKC. I'm riding with SGA. I think he's the best player in that game. I feel like he's going to be the best player in that game. I feel like he's the most consistent player in that game. I feel like he has better IQ than Cat and Anthony Edwards combined. I feel like Josh Giddey is go cancel out whatever you get out of fucking Conley and whoever else they start in that backcourt outside. And I feel like Jalen Williams is not going to have another bad game. He's inconsistent, but I don't feel like he gonna have two bad games in a row. Even though he's a rookie, I feel like he gonna learn from that first bad playing game. He gonna come back out because he is technically their second best player. I feel like Lou Dort is gonna do a really good job on Anthony Edwards. So I feel like Lou Dort can stick with him in terms of speed and size and quickness and stuff like that. I do think Cat go off, but I don't think it's gonna be enough because is Rudy Gobert playing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he just spending one game.
Okay, so with Rudy Gobert, it's gonna be a little bit tough because OKC loves to drive the basketball, so it's gonna be a little tough. But I just feel like SGA is gonna be
And I
special,
feel like
and I feel like they're gonna pull it out.
that'll help Cat in his foul trouble. Him not having to play the five so much and defend the rim.
Okay, so who else? It was Heat versus Bulls.
Yeah.
Who y'all got?
Man, I'm calling the Bulls in the upset.
I think at this point ain't no upset no more.
I mean, you can say that, but at the same time, I mean, I guess if we talking based off of expectations for the Miami Heat, like I don't think anybody thought they was gonna be like a top 3 seed, but I definitely did see them playing better than this. I mean, I don't know, like I mean, because even when they was making these runs these past 2-3 years, it's not like they've ever just been a good shooting team. They were just a tough team to play against. They lived off of defense and just making sure they beat you up and just off of effort. And that's really, and again, 2s and 3s play off of effort. So they've been living off of it. So they've been living off that. And they got them to a finals, got them to the Eastern Conference Finals. But while y'all pretty much been sitting there stagnant, and the best player y'all done added is Kyle Lowry, all these other teams have pretty much taken a step ahead of y'all. So that's kind of how I'm looking at it. I mean, shit. I ain't gonna cap. I thought they was gonna beat the shit out of Atlanta. They beat them all year.
Mm-hmm.
They
3-1
beat them
against them in
all
the regular
year.
season.
So
Yep.
I was sitting like, oh shit, I didn't even plan to watch the game. I was like, shit, I caught maybe the last quarter. I was like, what the fuck is going on? But when I went back and actually looked back at it, I was like, oh, They just got out hustled. They was missing easy shots. They was missing shit they make in their sleep. So they have another game like that. It's gonna be an easy dub for the Bulls. I don't feel like they're gonna do that twice in a row. I do feel like those are two hard nosed teams because people forget the Bulls are like what top 5 in defense too.
Mm-hmm. Especially,
So
so Ray, you got the Bulls too.
I don't even know, to be honest.
If you had to choose, you gotta go on ahead make a selection, bro.
hey, very funny, bro. He said, I don't know to me. I was like, I don't give a fuck about it. They both trash.
I think the Heat might pull this one out.
It's possible. Hey, I ain't gonna stunt, bro.
And see, the other thing about it too, though, I don't think Kyle Lowry is gonna show up another. Like y'all do realize, if Kyle Lowry would have just had his normal like 10 to 15, they would have lost by like 20, 30 points.
Exactly. You
I
heard what
don't
I
see
said. I
Kyle.
said Kyle
I
Lowry
don't
played
see
at his
Kyle.
body just for it to be a respectable loss.
I don't feel like Kyle Lowry is gonna do that again.
He's not.
I mean, maybe because it's gonna be against the
No.
second unit, and he's an experienced player, but nah, I don't see that. Y'all finna have Patrick Beverly running around celebrating another play-in win. I know y'all done seen them edit that Bulls uniform on him from that Timberwolves picture. I know y'all done seen that.
Yeah, I seen it.
I know y'all done seen that. That man is
Man,
forever gonna be the play-in tournament king.
play in Pat.
Play-in
But
Pat.
but this my thing. This is why I feel like the Bulls got a chance. Because if we look at the Miami Heat and how they how they defense is structured, I feel like you got DeRozan and Levine. Who you putting? You got to put Jimmy Butler on just one, and then you got to put Tyler Hero on somebody. You put Tyler Hero on either Levine or he get caught on the switch with Levine or DeRozan. That's Cook City. I feel like
And see,
Vucevic.
that right there is why I feel like Miami is missing a true big. Because I
Yep.
feel like in that situation, if you put Jimmy on one of them, you could put Bam Adebayo on the other best player. And if you have a true big to deal with their other center, you're not losing anywhere. That's why I
Yep.
feel like, and like even against a team like Chicago, where they have a true big, that could pose to be a problem. Because again, I'm not saying Bam ain't good on defense, but I'd rather have Bam out there. Like if they playing against the Celtics, I want Jimmy on Jason Tatum and I want Bam on Jaylen Brown. That's how that's supposed to be. Let go get a big to deal with Robert
Oh,
Williams.
I like that. I like
That's
that.
why, bro. That's why I said Miami needs a true big, and Bam needs to be at the 4. And if he's on defense, he needs to be guarding the first or second best player.
I like that.
However
That
you
makes
want to
sense.
put it. However you want to put it. That
I
that's
feel like
that's going to be the hole in Miami, and I don't see him doing it.
I feel like they gonna get killed on the boards again because you got Vucevic who get 11 rebounds a game. Then you got Drummond who will come in. He been like a 4-time rebounding champ in the league. So I feel like
Mm-hmm.
once again, Bam is gonna be 3-4 big down. Well, two bigs down. They just gonna be wearing Bam out on the glass again. Bam gonna be
Mm-hmm.
out of position because he gonna have to try to help on somebody that's getting cooked. He gonna have to try to box people out. He gonna have to try to get blocks, get rebounds. Then they gonna try to ask him to score more than he should. And I feel like
Mm-hmm.
if Levine keeps his confidence, because I feel like his knee is all the way back. You know, Levine been struggling with that knee for like 2 years, like last year and most of this year. So he was saying is fully healthy because that's what they were saying in like the little post game, the pre-game shit. They was talking about how he feel like his knee is 100% and he's 100% comfortable on it. And he has been since the All-Star break. And Levine has been killing. He been another dude that's been 40, almost 40, 50, 90 if it wasn't for the free throw percentage. But he's been shooting over 40% from three, 50% from the field the last couple years. And he's one of the most efficient scorers we got in the league. And if he playing like he played in that last playing game, Levine is going to be the best player on the court. And I always lean towards the best player on the court in these games. So I'm taking the Bulls. And I think Levine has a chance of going for probably 40. That sound crazy right now, but I think Levine could go for 40 on Miami. But
that second half was something different for Levine.
that
But
mug was.
don't bank that out of him for every game.
Nah,
I
I said
expect that out of every game now going forward.
Nah, I ain't gonna expect it. I ain't gonna expect it, but he did raise the bar for me. I ain't gonna lie. Like I expect something more from him. When you show me more, I expect more.
He's only expect what you show me.
So shit, don't go after getting 30 if you just go follow it up with 12. Don't never give me 30 then. You know what I mean?